All right, welcome to another episode of Hidden Gems. I am your host, Jordan Richard. We got my guy, Ray McCallum, in the building. What's good, man?
My guy, what's the word?
Man, a lot again. And, it's happening in Euro Cup. We just talked about it. We're going to do another update about what's going on. Nico Mannion,
Yeah, I
big
saw
time
that.
name, man, has killed the high school scene early on. Had big buzz around his name from Arizona. Went to Arizona, U of A, did his thing there, got drafted to the Warriors in the second round. Just recently, he just signed today. He just signed to Bologna. I don't think a lot of people understand what type of move this is because Bologna is a team that's making a lot of noise lately. They have Milos Tedosic on their team. They got Epke Udoh, who was a lottery pick in NBA draft. They also have Marco Belinelli. A lot of you guys know him from the San Antonio Spurs. It's a big time deal too because he's not going to count as an American. He has an Italian passport. I know a lot of you guys saw him play in the Olympics just recently. They had a big time win. A lot of people don't realize is they had a big time win against Serbia in the qualifiers to get to the Olympics. And Serbia was one of the favorites in the Olympics to medal. So making a lot of noise lately, and it's a big time move for him. What do you think about it?
No, I like it a lot. Draymond Green actually just posted something about him a couple hours ago. For what I like is like the things you just said. He's an Italian. What he just did this summer, he pretty much led the Italian national team to the Olympics. Coming off of his first year in the NBA, they kind of had him on the two-way contract. He got some opportunity at the end of the season, but what he's about to walk into now is going to be a great opportunity, and I think it's going to be a great role for him to grow and develop through his career.
Yep. It's a super big opportunity for him because the way the things are shifting overseas, we talked about this yesterday, Ray, but they're gonna have that first place game to go up to EuroLeague in the final four now, right? Correct.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, basically usually in the final four you have the top two teams playing, and then you have two teams fighting for third place. But now they're gonna replace those teams with the top teams in Euro Cup. And right now, I'm not gonna a lot of speculation is that it's going to be Bologna and then possibly the Locomotive, or you got Partizan, and honestly, if we had the rules reversed, Bologna should be in the EuroLeague because they just recently won, the Italian league just recently. So
All right. Yeah, I mean, what I like with it, he's going to be playing against great competition. Like we touched on again, he's Italian. I think a lot of people today are saying, well, why is he going overseas? Why is he not going to stick it out in the NBA? Just take the money aside, because once again, like we talked about yesterday, he's going to get a large paycheck to go over there. You're probably looking at 7-figure deal, which would be probably more that he can get in the NBA this season. If a team want him on a two-way, he's going to get to grow and develop as a player. He's going to be playing against grown men, and he's also going to Italy. You know what I'm saying? It's where his family is from, his mom, whatever, dad. I'm not too sure, but it's a great opportunity, and he kind of can change the game himself. He can go over there, get a large contract, great opportunity, play with some great players. The NBA is not going anywhere. He's going to go over there and develop. And essentially, if he wants to come back to the NBA whenever he wants to, he can come back on his time. He's 20 years old. He's going to develop. He'll get another opportunity in the NBA, and he can come back on a much larger contract, which is going to guarantee minutes for him.
yep. I love it for him. It's a thing overseas that we always talk about. It's the luxury of not counting as an American. He's a guy that's gonna count as an Italian player, and what kind of luxury is that going to bring for him? He's going to be able to play for a lot of years, longer than most of the people that are currently following the NBA. His career is going to go pretty long because he does have that dual citizenship, which is gold in overseas basketball, having dual citizenship.
For sure. You see a lot of times a lot of these players are out here trying to, maybe play for one of these random countries to get a passport so they can, be considered a European plus an American. Some leagues only allow two Americans or not many foreigners on the team. So what this does for him, not only just in that instance, but he is going to go over there and establish himself at a young age. I'm sure the country and the fans are going to love him. I think they fell in love with him this summer with what he did with the Olympics. He can show that he can play that style of basketball over there, especially coming from the NBA. And after he does his thing there, when he wants to come back to the NBA, he can do that. And then let's say at the end of his career, if he wants to go over there and play another 5-6 years, he can do that and rack up as much money as he wants to. So, I mean, I think it's a great move. This probably just added a lot more years to his career, and I think it's going to help him in the long run for sure.
Thank you guys for checking in for the weekly update on the Hidden Gems Basketball Podcast. Stay tuned for more episodes. We're going to bring you more heat.